All right, what's good, everybody? Hey, look, while hope everybody's had a great day too. Okay, today it's pretty much the end of the day, even out here out in the western part of the U.S. Man, I had a problem with my camera stopping this morning, and I think what it is the cord. I need to get a new cord because the part that plugs in, I think it's getting worn, from prolonged use. So while y'all enjoying the basketball tournament. By the way, that bracket's all busted. It's half busted. What they had Purdue that lost. Who else? Arizona that they lost. What, a 1 and 2 seed got beat. Okay, Gonzaga barely won. Yeah, I've been paying attention. UVA, that's where I'm from, the state of Virginia. They lost, and Duke. All right, that's my homie's team. While you guys enjoying this stuff, there's also an event, and I don't want y'all to get too distracted. But you do need to know how these events play on people's emotions. Okay, like we're talking about these things. Yeah, I try to be scripturally inclined, but the scriptures don't do but so doggone good. They give you spiritual comfort, emotional comfort. All right, to how to maneuver in this Babylonian world. Okay, and fellas, okay, to prevent yourself out of the whims of the wicked woman. I'm not talking about the Proverbs woman. I'm talking about the wicked woman, that Jezebel woman, okay? The ones that you don't need. But this is about Donald Trump, all right? That he's being arrested and going to be indicted over old news, something that happened in 2015, accepting money from a porn star by the name of Stormy Daniels. All right? And then his account is all in it. Of helping distribute the money, which was $150,000. Okay. But all in all, I mean, they're really making a big deal out of it, y'all. Okay. I mean, it's a bigger deal now than what it was before, when he was running for president. But all in all, this is a political witch hunt. Okay. And it's a double-edged sword because on the more radical side, okay, this is to give him a bad name, okay, to keep him from being elected, all right, to make him out to be the boogeyman, all right. And just so you know that Donald Trump is, in my understanding, he's leading in the polls, okay. Now, on the flip side of that, because like I said, okay, on the more leftist side, they're not all angels, but Mr. Trump, okay, I think that this is a way, because what he wants to do is he wants to rally people up, okay, and get all people all riled up. And I think this is a ploy at the same time because they're probably not going to do anything to this man, okay? It's a bunch of hoopla, all right, a bunch of hot air. He could beat the case, so he could say, well, see what I did this time, whatever. Yeah, they got me, but they didn't get me, all right? But it's basically to rally rally up people so they can be aware, all right? Rally people up so he can rally more people up. Okay, so all in all, it's a political stunt. I'm not saying don't pay no attention to it. Okay, that look, if he's your favorite politician or whatever, okay, or the other guy that's president right now that don't even remember anything, the guy that you got to help him put his coat on and all that, slipping in stairs on the airplane. But you vote for whoever you want to vote for. I don't really see how, let's say, even if Trump does get elected, I don't really see what much more he plans on doing. He'll probably roll back on some of these policies. I'm just thinking things like, I don't know, like, for example, roll back on some of these like LGBT policies a little bit. which needs to happen, okay? Because they do need to put statutes of limitations. I do agree on that. Tighten up the wall and immigrants, maybe put some type of system in effect. Figure out a way to stop the war. That's if the war is not already started, okay? Over there in the Ukraine, or to severely cripple it. Um, but I just think there's certain things, I don't care who you get in office, he cannot really control. I don't think he can control inflation, these high food prices and all that. Okay. I don't know really about the gas unless they can open up some reserves in other places like Canada or in the Northwest. Okay, maybe that could be slowed down a little bit, but it looks like to me inflation's here to stay. And even if inflation is somewhat halted, again, you still have to worry about food, gas, interest rates, and that type of thing, okay? Higher interest rates. The dollar's going to be worth less. So, in some things, I can't see what, no matter who's in office, really that you really can do. All I can say is, hey, ladies and gentlemen, you have to try to find a way to make the slightest bit of changes, okay? Make the proper adjustments, I'll say, okay? But you're going to have to change to a certain extent, okay? Adjustment or no adjustment, you're going to have to handle do things with a little bit more conservatism, okay? Think more rationally, be a little bit more surgical with your movements and your spending and all that, okay? That's all I'm saying, all right? Pretty much, you got a steak with fat on it, okay? Cut the fat off the meat, all right? There's a lot of stuff that you really don't need to be doing, you don't need to do. So that's my take on what's going on there. It's a double-edged sworded political witch hunt. Now, let me know what you think about the video here. I'm going to go and get some work done here. Like, subscribe, share, and check out some of my other videos. Thank you for your time.